Hi, are you an aspiring teacher who wanted to work in the United States? Then this video is for you. Today's content is about OEC processing through ISD. ISD means International Skill Development Incorporation. One of the steps that is difficult to do in the H-1B processing is the acquisition of overseas employment certificate. That means you have to connect with the POEA and then the POLO or Philippine Overseas Labor Office in Washington. This would take a while, but if you do not have the necessary documents, it would be tedious. And one of the documents that is difficult to achieve is the verified contract through POLO. That means your employer must be verified and the contract must be verified. They have to submit papers and documents and a lot of documents for them to be verified. Okay? So this is a tedious process, a long process all the way, but there is an easy way, and I found it out. This is a processing through ISD. The payment is not that small, but it would be easier if your employer will pay for you and you can also pay for them. The payment is not disclosed, but I can tell you the amount of how much it is. Okay, so the OEC processing through ISD. So this is an agency, and the good news is they are POLO-Exempt. That means they don't need to go through the POLO verification of your contract, and they have other requirements that would make it easy. So it would take just a couple of days and then you'll have your OEC. So you can contact them and they have phone numbers here, they have email ad. In my case, I contact Levine A. De Mesa. He is responsible for direct hiring. You can do this if you're a direct hire. You can also do this if you're an agency. That means your agency will talk to them so that the processing would be easier. And if you are direct hired, you can talk to them as well. So what are the services they offer? They offer the POEA workers processing. They also work on the issuance of POEA overseas employment certificate. That means they will give that to you and they are responsible for that. Third is they are POLO-Exempt. That means they do not need to go through there. And fourth is they can have an in-house pre-departure orientation seminar. So they will conduct the online seminar, I think half-day seminar, and then pre-employment medical examination. They have connections with other medical offices with which they will just give you slip in order to go there. Okay, so these are the services. So that's why it's made easy, because the hardest part or the hardest document to accomplish in the OEC phase 1 and phase 2 is the POLO verification of your contract. Okay, so timeline. It's 15 to 30 days after passing medical examination. And they can do this. The good thing is they can do this before your visa interview. And like the OEC, you need to, unlike on the normal process, we need our visa to be approved first before processing the OEC. Okay, but for them, they can do that beforehand. So it will not drag your timeline along the way. So what's the process? Simple. First is your employer contacts and pays ISD. They will not allow the applicant to communicate with them. They only allow the employer to communicate with them, and even through them, they will pay the ISD. But I know someone who paid the employer told the applicant to pay for the ISD. So I know the payment, you just contact me if you want to know. And then the applicant processes medical and POEA assisted by ISD staff. That means when your employer already have a contract with the ISD and pays the price, then you can now process the medical certificate and the POEA. The good thing is that they have staff to assist you, so it's an easy job in our case. Okay, so yeah, I recommend to ISD if you're in a hurry, but if you're not, you can go through a normal process, and I have an OEC process that can help you. So I think that's it. Thank you so much. And here are the requirements you need to have. Okay, so at least 2 copies for each. So, and the POs, you can have this online. This is just easy. Okay, and all these processes are just requirements are mean, and documents are easy to attain compared to the requirements in the normal processing in the phase 1 and phase 2. So yeah, grab it if you have money and if you're in a hurry. So thank you so much. If you have questions, you can contact me through my Facebook, William Besada Arenas Jr. If you have questions, comments, or suggestions, please comment below. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, and God bless you.